Do, 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 do. The fourth ever subscriber battle, guys. Come on, let's go. 30 seconds and we're in. It's going to get intense today. I'm sorry if I've just removed one of the blankets from my wall, so I'm sorry if it's a little bit more echoey in here today, but I'm excited.
10, 9,
Don't know if you can
8,
hear that, but
7,
it's a creepy voice
6,
in my head.
5, 4,
Counting
3,
down.
2, 1, 0.
Okay. Right, we're in against Pac-Man, my most feared foe, guys. So we're going to go e4, try and get a more open position. And sorry if my voice is really croaky. Just got up. I do this at 8 a.m. GMT time so that people from all around the world can all join in. It seems to work best for everyone. I don't know why I played this move. I normally play Knight Out first. Maybe we could go for this. Playing an Italian. Oh, should we go for it, guys? Yeah, let's go for it. I assume Pac-Man knows what he's doing. This is the best line. And then I think it's pawn takes. But I don't. That's the line. No, he knows what he's doing. And I don't. This is all I know. I think it's check and then back. No, it's take. It's take. No, it's definitely take. This. We're just losing a pawn now. Here. Here. Yeah, no, we've lost, guys. I don't know the fried liver attack. I'm about to do a video on it. We were supposed to take this pawn here and then take. I know that. But yeah, I've never really played these lines, so let's just go back. Hopefully they take here. Oh, nice. We get an open rook. Maybe we've got some chances. So we've just lost a pawn, but we've got nice development. Nice open rooks. Maybe we could be okay. So how do we get active? Queen here? Looks alright. Although the pawn can push and hit us. So maybe we just develop the rook first. I want to play this move. So this move looks good now. If they take, we develop the queen, I think. Oh, so they're trying to damage my structure. I see, I see. So this. This. They take, we push. And their king is not safe. Let's just go crazy, guys. We've not lost a battle in this sub battle thing the whole time. So I think Pac-Man, this is your chance. We don't know the theory. Yeah, it's not looking good for us. So do we push, put pressure on the knight, or do we take here? Or do we take the pawn? If this, we hit it. I think this develops a piece, doesn't it? I'm not sure. They've got an open file to attack, but their king is going to be a bit dodgy, so maybe we've got some attacking chances, even though we're just down a piece. So we're sacking that piece there for maybe 2 pawns, maybe 1. Not looking the best, guys, but see what we can do. Pac-Man's at like 1500. On Lichess, we're probably like 1700. Depending on if I've got my coffee right or not. This is time for the coffee. First sip of the day, guys. Oh yeah. Oh, my voice is getting higher now. I might have a bit of tangerine as well, just to get the old nutrients in my brain, you know. I was hitting this square. That looks good, guys. I hope you couldn't hear me chewing there. Just realised what people don't normally eat when they're doing YouTube videos. So maybe we reclaim some advantage here. We should be winning a piece. So what's this do? Don't know really. Let's try this. Oh, this is brutal because now this This bishop is now pinned. Just checking they don't have any counterplay. Yeah, no, the queen's not really doing out, is it? Because now we're hitting this. Sorry, out in Yorkshire means anything. Not doing out. Not doing anything. Alright, so now we're hitting the rook. We're threatening to just come in here, which would hit the queen. Ah, Pac-Man, sorry. You deserve to win this. You knew a bit more theory than me, and yeah. So this hits the queen. What about this? King goes here. I think taking the bishop is just more forcing, right? Let's try it. This is not a threat. Maybe bishop. They're going to have some activity, guys. You know, we've got to attack. We cannot just let them get active because they've got open lines of attack, you know. Bishop, rook, queen all working together could be a little bit scary. Where's this queen going to go? Like, anywhere I go is check. They're just letting me take the... Oh. Yeah, it was... Pac-Man, that was a brutal game. I don't know how I won that, but... Maybe the knight sack... I'm really interested to see what the analysis was there. I might just have a sneaky look now. Back to tournament. I'm going to do a full video, as always, guys, analysing these games afterwards. GG Pac-Man. That was a sharp game. Sharp, guys, it means like... Have you heard sharp in chess? It's like each move is quite important. Like the game is decided on one move, you know. Like it tends to be open positions, really. Yeah, so let's look at this analysis. What happened here? I was definitely losing. This was all fine. This was fine. That was best move. Yeah, that was best. And I had to take. Why didn't I take? And now look, I'm minus 1.5 pawns. Black now up 2 pawns. Yeah, and here I was just awful, but I did have fast development, so... Oh, wow. And they did the best move. Here I was down almost a piece. Yeah, I was down a full piece, but went for some counterplay. And then they gave me that fork, and then it just fell apart. Did they have any... Oh, yeah, why didn't they stay on that diagonal to maintain the mate threat, guys? Ah! Yeah. Because I was thinking this is a threat. What if they maintain that threat somehow? And yeah, just stay on the diagonal, and then this is still an issue. Check. Check. Not quite mate. Maybe I still could have taken the knight, even if they went back here. So let's say this. No, I couldn't. And then the knight gets out. Queen hits everything. And black's still winning. Wow. Even getting the pieces forked, black was still winning. That was when I was like celebrating. Wow. An interesting one. Very sharp. Right. So let's look at Cool Grazer versus OK Chess Player. Alright. Get some more coffee. Feeling good after that one. I really thought that was it, guys. I thought that was my winning streak over again in these tournaments. Cool Grazer with the black pieces. Is slightly losing. OK Chess Player is just up a knight. And what's the pawn count? Yeah, up a pawn as well. OK Chess Player. So, Cool Grazer, welcome to the channel. I've not seen you chatting in the Discord yet, so nice to meet you. OK Chess Player, of course, a fan favourite. One of the loyals of the channel. Black. I don't know what black does here. This. But it's going to get very scary very soon for black. Oh, we've got 5 people now. Daniel's joined. Welcome, Daniel. God, this feels so interactive, guys. Alright. I've had like a fifth of my coffee now. I'm feeling a bit more peppery. Oh. Sorry guys, I feel like the first half of this video is you watching me hydrate. Sorry. We're going to give some informative chess commentary, right? So, white's looking to come in like this, but black's got an escape square and black is just going to run away. Not being placed in my next game yet. We should probably do some of these rated, and then I'd get an accurate rating of what I actually am on Lichess. But it's around 1700, I reckon. It's normally like 200 points higher on Lichess than it is on chess.com, so. Oh yeah, white, very nice. We were worried about this escape square for the king, so white moves the knight to block the escape square in order to deliver mate. Beautiful. All right, we're waiting for the next game. What's happening with Daniel and Pac-Man? So Pac-Man, maybe a favorite based on recent performances, but Daniel's a strong player, but he's off form, so. Yeah, Pac-Man down on time though, massively. Daniel not using any time whatsoever. This is a bit worrying. Oh my god, this is aggression from Daniel. Queenside castling, push the pawn down the centre. Actually, black's position looks really pleasant. I hope we don't get put in a game. I want to watch this one. If queen trade, nah. That makes it a bit less aggressive. I've been put in a game. Alright. Here we go. Okay, chess player. We're gonna go. Oh, what was that gambit I did a video on? It was like this. Takes. Oh, what was it? I've only got 11 seconds. There was this as well. I don't know. I don't know what it was. What was the line? I should know, guys. I did a video on this. Go out and win the. What was the line? Oh, was it just this hitting the pawn? Or one up? I think it might have been this. Getting 2 pawns in the center, winning the pawn, and there was some. That was it. Yes, bishop here, and then check. There was some mischief along this diagonal. But you need. Do you need a knight out or something to support that? Maybe. Or was it just queen? Yeah, this is sort of intercontinental ballistic missile territory. If we get bishop there, and then you take the queen at the end. Queen takes queen. But I can't quite remember the line. So this takes, and we get that bishop out, which looks nice. Very pleasant. And maybe we'll just play some normal chess, guys. I'm going to go over and revise my own video. I think it's called like responses to d4. Gambit responses to d4. And both lines, actually, you give away a pawn, but you get some really active positions. So I need to revise my own video. So let's just develop as normal now. It's often good if they put out their knight, you do your diagonally opposite knight, because they cover the same 2 squares on the board, so it's often a good move. So this looks to be, is it threatening this, or maybe I play this move. Stopping this pin, also preparing bishop back in light of this threat, guys. Just managing my position. Maybe we're trying to get this pawn pushing in the future, but if takes, we end up with an isolated pawn in the center, so maybe not. Maybe we keep quite flat this game. So if takes, they get a pawn in the center. We probably don't want to take. We just develop, I think. Or this. Then if they take, we get another pawn in the center and we can push like this. That looks nice. Yeah, that looks really nice. Like that. And then bang. Strike in the center, guys. I think they have to stop this move coming. Maybe this, clamping. Clamping on this central square. Yeah, similar idea. So this is not working as much. Any benefit to that? Or do we just develop as normal, hit this pawn? Probably just as normal. Yeah, now we're ready to castle, which is nice. We really want to support this pawn push, guys. That's the bread and butter of this position in my head. An engine might think differently, but this also supports this. So if push takes, yeah, we can. But this, because this is blocking the queen, it also helps us. Yeah, I think. So let's get this moving. 2 strong pawns in the center, guys. We love it. And now bishop retreats, and then maybe this. But then bishop back, and bishop's actually on a nice diagonal, so we probably shouldn't waste two tempos to put the bishop on a nice diagonal. It just moves there anyway, so here. And that cuts the bishop off. Is this pawn going to be weak though? So liable to an undermining move like this? I think keeping your pawns flat, guys, is often flexible because they form a wall. You know, they're covering these 4 squares. You know, that's really powerful. And I know they can be targeted and they're not protecting each other, but in a lot of positions it's best to leave them as a wall, guys. Something to consider. Could we stop them castling at all? Maybe bishop here. So this and then this. Is it a bit over aggressive? Like, could they punish us with the king? Our king is still in the center. We've got to be careful. But I'm going to go for this. Trying to get rid of that light square bishop. It seems strong. Look at it. Look at all the squares it's covering. We could also just play that to shut it down. But yeah, like I say, didn't want to create this weakness in the center. And this, I mean, I just develop a piece, right? Yeah, seems okay. Any benefits taking like this? I quite like my knight here. I just lift my queen. And now my rooks will be connected when I castle. The queen won't be in the way. Also, queen's on this nice diagonal. Queen's looking very active now. So I don't like this plan from OK Chess Player. Like I was saying, this bishop was his best piece. Or her. I think it's a guy. Yeah, and they wasted 1 move and then 2 moves to trade off their best piece and develop up my queen onto this really strong square here. I'm not sure about that. But maybe the engine will see differently. We'll be analysing this game afterwards, guys. So, or in the next video. So any benefit to this? Captures. I don't see how we win a piece there. Often there's tactics like, say, I could get my queen to this square, check the king and win the knight. Something like that, but nothing there right now. So we either pull back. Oh, you know what looks nice? This. Just stopping the king castling, but then takes, and then castles. We could just slide back. Like, where's best to slide? Here? Flexibility maybe going this way, or just check the camera's working and everything, yeah. Okay. To slide here looks okay. To be honest, guys, I don't know the difference between these 2 moves. I'm trying to work it out, but oh, that's worse because now it blocks the protection of the pawn. But if they do take, we get this, and we stop them castling. So actually, I'm pretty happy with that. Also, this defends this at the end. So yeah, check. They can't castle. Then we win the knight. Any benefit in throwing that check in? Can they block? No. We can block with a bit. It helps them develop the bishop. Maybe we just take the piece. Oh, any benefit in this check? And then if here, we go here. And then there's no bishop move. Maybe we throw in this check. I don't see the downside, guys. Spicy, right. See where the king wants to go. Knights are a safe piece to check with. There's not an easy way to interpose. So, oh, there's that diagonal. This check doesn't work. Bishop takes. Should probably just win the piece back. Oh, now we're not defending this pawn. Oh, we are with the rook. Alright, everything holding together, I think. Yeah, that defends there. And now we want to get our queen involved. And we should have a big attack on the white king, surely. Does not look good for white. But we are even on material, so, you know. This. No, we should really castle. We really should. But if takes. But if I castle, then this is a threat. What if I throw in check? It just improves the queen, gets out of this alignment issue. I don't see why I wouldn't throw in check here. And the king doesn't have too many squares. This or this. If here, do we get this? Takes. Don't think so. And if here, well, there's this, which looks pretty matey, doesn't it? Except the king goes there. We've still got this move, though. King's only move there. Looks really good. Then maybe we can start chomping on the pawns. I'm just a bit worried I'm not castled, guys. Here, check. King can take. King takes, we go like this. If queen takes, we go like this. Wait, so here. Check. Queen takes. Here. King takes the bishop, knight. I mean, this move looks good. It looks really good, but also a bit sketch. Like, that goes there, but then I don't know what to do, you know? This check? Ah, okay. That works. Yeah, that's just mate, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Okay. Found the mate there in the middle of the board, guys. I was a bit worried about these issues with like rook coming in, starting to counter attack there. That's why I was using a bit too much time, probably. But we found the mate there. So yeah, just this almost a trap. Like if you take my pawn, we're gonna get your king out and regain the piece and the pawn. Bit of a sneaky one there, guys. So let's see what's happening in the wider standings of the tournament. Guys, do you prefer my deep morning voice or my normal voice? I'm trying to drink so it goes away. Alright, it's a bit better, isn't it? What's happening here? Pac-Man, again, a bit low on time. Against Cool Grazer this time, who's putting on the time pressure. Or is Pac-Man doing Berserk mode? Yeah, no, they are, aren't they? That's why Daniel in the previous game was playing really fast, because they're trying to punish the Berserk mode. Which maybe isn't the best strategy, I don't know. Because then you're just going to play at the same lower standard as your opponent who's playing too quick. I could do a Berserk mode, guys, but I don't actually know how to do it. One of these buttons, I imagine. Yeah. Okay, so that's 2 and 2 for me. It's pretty alright. We've taken on our biggest foe, which is Pac-Man. He's a scary guy, but you never know, there could be an upset. So Pac-Man with the black pieces, doubled up the rooks, looking very good. This is often something I do, guys. If you've seen any of my bullet games, this is often a plan I stick to. Trying to just double up the rooks on the open file, and now trying to get pigs on the 7th rank, or 2nd. It's just a easy plan to follow under time pressure situations. Yeah, so rook takes, and then you get this pawn at the end, yeah. Is there an issue here? No, I mean knight covers as well. So black's looking really good. That's a... does black even care? Yeah, I mean, they're up material. White takes. Black gets this central file to advance the king up. This column of ascension for the king. That was a nice sentence, guys. What? Pac-Man? Take the rook, Pac-Man. What? Am I... Guys, wait, am I... Yeah. It's the wrong way, board's the wrong way around, but I'm pretty sure that pawn can take this rook. I'm confused now. Perspective matters. What is white doing? White's just trying to take everything. Sacrificing the rook. Yeah, now just remote. And this is just mate. Okay. Well played, Pac-Man. Seemed like a classy exit at the end there. Just cleaning that one up. What's happening in the chat? Can you guys see the chat? I hope no one's saying anything rude. Just all jovial niceties. GG everyone, yeah. I'll join in. GG. Right. God, I'm sociable. Chatting away. Right, what else is going on? Daniel. Daniel, look, a chess player. What's happened with this knight? Did this knight get trapped? Yeah. Brutal. This isn't really a threat though, is it? Ah, right, I'm in my next game. Pac-Man again. Oh no. Alright, let's get a Sicilian. I'm a little bit scared. Pac-Man using his berserk mode against everyone else, but not me, so I think it's a mark of respect, maybe. I don't know. So this is it's an Alapin, isn't it? And it feels like a pin. It's like, I don't know what the move is here, but if this doesn't feel great, I think there's this. I know there is a move you've got to play against the Alapin, otherwise you're just worse. So again, I might be a bit worse here. Might be just out of theory. This looks natural. Do we push like this? They go here, we go here. This takes. This push takes. This push takes. No, that was just winning a piece there, right? So let's try this. This is a bit ambitious, guys, but let's break open the center. Looking to get our knight behind the pawn, which is often something people say on the queen side, but doing it on the king side is a bit risky. Hence my just double checking the calculations there. Let's see what Pac-Man thinks about this one. Used a little bit of time there in the opening. Trying to just navigate this position against the Alapin. So this, do they get anything good? This not working. Let's take it. I think it's okay. Maybe slide this to get the bishop back here. Nice and comfortable for the bishop there on this long diagonal. Now, do we want to break in the center? But it leaves us with this weak pawn. It's the only thing. So if takes, we get exchange of queens. Maybe it's fine. Takes. I think take is probably just simplest for us, right? And then if we take, they take, can we hit the queen? Yeah, I think we can. We get a little tempo out of it. But I'm a bit scared that I'm like trading off my few developed pieces. Yeah. So we can hit the queen. Queen goes maybe like here? I don't know. Does this make this pawn a weakness? It sort of does. But the bishop does defend. I've got a tendency of creating weaknesses in my pawn structure, guys, but I shouldn't overthink it, you know, because every pawn you move creates a weakness, so you can't be scared to play pawns up. Maybe this coming next. I think the queen will stay on this file, targeting this pawn long term, which is a bit my main worry is this pawn. If this falls, this pawn falls, and I lose the center, probably lose the game. So yeah, protecting this pawn is paramount. Maybe queen here, rook here, adding some defense. Something like that. Or queen this side. Because if this side, you know, and queen trades, I think the queen's going to be over here. So maybe this is a move, targeting this square. This side, queen's a little bit blocked off by the pawn. I'm thinking about going there, I think, but I hit it, but then maybe queen takes here, I don't know. Queen just goes back, so we've got time to develop now, which is nice. Do we do this? Stopping this pin. This pin looks nasty, but then no, we just develop the bishop if this pin. I think we develop here anyway. Do we play this? What can they do? We're a little bit slow to develop, but let's try it, guys. See what happens. It might be instructional. So this move can be a bit slow. But I really didn't want this bishop getting this square, because it's not got this square, and it might have to like come here or here, which doesn't look as good. We'd like to push this pawn if we can. So it takes, not quite working. If we take, maybe they get the queen in. It's probably not good for us. If here they take, we take, I think that improves our position even though we are giving up the bishop. And if they take this, we just take with the bishop, get our bishop on a lovely diagonal. I think they'll take the bishop here. We're going to give it to them. And we're going to capture back with the queen. And now I'm glad I've played this move stop, because now with the bishop off the board, this bishop pin would be strong against my queen. I'd have to play a move like that, unpinning at the end with my queen. So let's see if they take the bishop though. They might not fancy it. My bishop isn't great here, you know, it's totally blocked in. So I think this knight is a much stronger piece than my bishop. Relative value, guys. So we can block with a queen. But then if takes, we have to take with the king, but that's fine because queens are going to be off the board. Well, no, if takes, we just take the queen, right? So if here, is there any checks? There's this check, but we take. Any more checks? This check, we block. Getting a bit dodgy, isn't it? Maybe we just move the king. Just come up over here. And if here, we just take, actually, don't we? Could castle by hand. It looks simpler. So this takes. I don't know, guys. What do we do? I think this is fine. Like, if takes. If they take the bishop, we take with the king. I'm just a bit worried about if this. What if this? We've still got that. Let's try that. This seems fine. Just about. Like, just. Queen's off the board. Maybe Pac-Man has good chances. It'll just be very drawish, really. Don't know how I'll get an advantage there, but. Okay. What do we take with the pawn? Get another pawn in the center. We'll take with the bishop. Taking with the bishop looks nice, flexible. And then if this, we just push the pawn. Defended by the bishop. And now they're going to have to decide what they're going to do with this queen. Maybe they come back, try and target the pawn. But this pawn is that would then be defended by the queen. So, yeah, we're not castled, but once we are, we're going to have this dangerous file, maybe. Wait, doesn't this just lose a piece, though? So here, and now haven't they just got 2 pieces hanging? The bishop's hanging, the queen's hanging. No, because the queen comes in with check. Yeah, so take, and then you move the bishop back. But it just simplifies things for us, I think. Yeah. So if here they then get the pawn, so we've got to take with the king here. Seems fine. And now we get a nice nice king in the center, you know. So is this working? No. Is this working? Look at that. That doesn't give the bishop many squares at all. So now we can get our king right in the center. Maybe get rook here. Or rook here, target this pawn. But then here. Really just centralize the rooks, but I'm getting a little bit low on time, guys. So here supports this, which I like. Also, if here, then we could get the bishop on this square. Just taking the open file here with the rook seems natural, though. Seems okay. Oh, we are creating an alignment issue, though. Long term, maybe this will be a threat. So this looks natural now. Block off the impact of this bishop. And then maybe like this to get this and this in, blocking off this bishop. We probably should have taken there, but then here and then win this pawn with check. Yeah, no, it doesn't look very good. But then we block. Maybe. Wait, but now this is a threat because it hits the rook, and if here... I mean, I actually don't mind this capture, because if they take with a pawn, they're never going to be able to kick my bishop out, so I'm going to do that. So now maybe they can kick the bishop out a bit easier. So if we target this here, seems fine. I think. Let's try it. So this square looks super strong for our bishop. We want to get to that square, right? Blocks everything up. Maybe reconnect these 2 pawns in the future. Any tactics? Oh, actually, there's these like attacks here. Like, can this bishop attack anything? It can't. I was thinking if it could like give check and then win the bishop with the rook here. And that would lose. Alright, final bit of the coffee to see me through this game with Pac-Man. I don't know what that does. This pawn's defended. Maybe they've got plans of trading off this. This looks nice now. We're up a pawn. Forces a trade, maybe. Also this. This rook move looks really nice. If here we take, we just got a lot of pressure on this bishop now. So if they take, we take, maybe we're targeting this pawn. We're going to have to start playing quicker now, guys. It's going to get intense, right? Thanks for coming, Cool Grace. Okay, so that just simplifies. So we get this nice pawn structure now. Or this way, or just the rook. I think we reconnect the pawns, right? Wait. How long's this bishop been hitting that rook? Oh no. Oh no, what am I doing? Guys, I'm sorry. Wake up, come on. Yeah, I was trying to do it early morning so different people from around the world can join, but Ah, that's bad. How did I not see that? This. I'll just take. Take probably simplest. I think they're going to notice that we're hitting the rook now, so. Yeah. This now. We've got a more advanced king, which I like, but they've got pretty active rooks. Yeah, looking to get this move. This, trying to trade the rooks. Or this. I think this. Because we can't have this rook coming in. We just can't. So now we're just up by a pawn, and it's going to get a little bit tight here, guys. So we've got 1 minute to win a pawn up endgame. Yeah. But we have got the more active king, which gives me a lot of hope if these rooks do get traded. So okay, this. And then here, now the rook can't come in. Looks nice. Centralize the king. No check here. This and this. Check. If here, I feel like I've got to play that to get this, try and get this trade, contend this rook. But now they're getting their king into the game, which I'm not happy about. Like here, it forces the trade of the rooks, which is nice. But then if takes, our king actually has to go back a square. Ugh. Yeah, might be drawish this, guys. 1 minute left. But we've got a better pawn structure. We're up a pawn and with a connected pawn chain. So maybe this is slightly winning. I think just king comes up, right? This. If targeting this pawn, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe here. Checks all the weaknesses. Oh god, I don't want to navigate this position. This and then target this pawn. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to play a move. Yeah, I think this is bad. They go for this pawn now. Maybe we come up, centralize the king. And they're going to be advancing these pawns and we're going to be advancing these pawns. We've got 57 seconds, guys, so we're just going to have to start playing moves, right? This comes with check, but we get the king further into the game. Ah, that's bad, that's bad. So here. Then if they want to take, we're going to have these passed pawns like that. And now we're coming up. I think they're going to have to take their best chance. So now we're just pushing these pawns. Yeah. Who's faster? So we get this in. Maybe this. I don't know. I'm just going to push the pawns. 38 seconds. Like this. Get the king up. And then maybe that. If rook comes here, we go like that. Just pre-planning in my head what I'm going to do, guys. So this. This. On peasant. This. And then this. Nice, nice, nice. Now they've got to come defend this pawn, right? So this. This. Promoting. Yeah, nothing they can do. We're promoting first. And we're going to go win that pawn at the end. Not stalemate, not stalemate. We're going to get the king involved. Oh no, oh no. This looks very stalemate. Check. They win the pawn. We've got, oh no, we're messing this up, guys. 14 seconds here. We're not going to do it. So, my mind's going. I'm not with it enough today to do this. Check. And now try and get like, if this here, this. Whoa. Come on. 1 second. Pac-Man. Unlucky Pac-Man. Well played. I got the old heart racing. Jeez. I got dry mouth. Nervous. Got so much pressure on me, guys. Gotta keep my reputation. That was intense. Is that how you spell intense? I think so. I didn't do spelling at school, guys. I refused. Man, that was horrible. The amount of stalemates that were just flashing through my head every second. So what is happening? Has everyone played? Maybe. We've got 14 minutes left. Against OK Chess Player for the final game, guys. Hope you're still with me. If you are, hit the like button. And should we go for let's go for a London system. I was teaching this to my friend the other day. So it's like this, form the hat, form the pawn hat, something like that. Wow. Oh no, they're not going to play this line against me, which I did a video on this line. Maybe. And if this is bad for some reason. If this. What about this? Targeting this pawn as well. How do they even kick me out? Be knight here. Why don't we just do the easy move, guys? What are you thinking with the queen? Let's just develop the knight, you know. Don't get his queen out too quickly. This, if he, do they get this check winning the bishop? No, because I pull the bishop back. But then they win this pawn. So actually, this is a very dangerous move to play. What if we hit the queen? That looks nice. Yeah, let's hit the queen. They can give a check. The same idea, though. Square's annoying. Maybe we just give him back the pawn. I'm just going to develop the knight. I don't know. This is fine. Just give back the pawn. They're going to have a queen in the center, though, which is a little bit uncomfortable. We can play this. Cool. We could do this. Fianchetto also preparing to hit the queen with this move here, with the bishop. Nice developing move. Maybe they play that to try and stop it. But yeah, so we get the bishop out with tempo, which we love, guys. Always try and punish this early queen activity by developing pieces with tempo. So that's why I went for this fianchetto, just so I could win that one tempo. I think it's worth it for me. So this, if they just take, how could we do this with tempo? We could play this sort of structure. Then we could develop the other bishop with tempo, and we've also got a bit of a nice pawn chain. Is it a bit much? Should we just develop the queen and then we can castle first? I mean, they're not developed, so I'm not even scared, you know? I'm going to try this. We love it, guys. So now we can win the bishop and stop them castling. Stop them castling queenside. It's going to have to take back with the rook. I'm not going to be able to defend the bishop with the queen. So if here, are we worried? It's a bit uncomfortable, isn't it? Where do we go? Well, no, if here we just take it, right? So let's hit the queen again. Queen's not got too many squares to go to now with these two bishops cutting the board. So queen can go like here or here. Here. Yeah, 3 squares. How could we cut off these squares? Maybe this in the future? This? I mean, this looks nice just to dislodge the rook Stop them castling where they want to castle. I assume they want to castle on this side because they're not developed any kingside pieces. And now we get the queen out. Maybe here, target this pawn. Also target this pawn, which is often weak, guys. I like this move a lot. Let's just check there's no tactics around it. Maybe they'll push this pawn. Then we just like go here, but then this. So maybe just stay flexible with the queen. Oh, but this move looks so good. This, if this, we go here. If they take our queen, we take their queen, but then they take our knight at the end. So this just runs into that. I really want to play it, but let's just play this solid move, flexible. Preparing to castle queenside. And then we're going to get an opposite side castling, I think. If they can even castle. You know, look at that, backwards development as well. What is happening? Yeah, all the pieces on the back rank, not looking good at all. How can we capitalize if here, or just develop and block? We don't like that. We want to push these pawns and strike, but just first one slow move, guys. To show a little bit of respect. So if here, that just aids their development. They just block. That's sort of a waste of a move. Oh, so if they take, we take. I know they've doubled our pawns, guys, but we get this lovely open file to attack on. If we take, they just develop their queen. Probably not happy about that. Here, maybe looking to jump here in the future and here. We've got to start breaking in the center though, right? So here, looking to open up this file for the rook to come in. If they take, I'm just happy. So this, if push, we take. If take, we take this. Pressure here. And if take, we take the queen. Like this, simplify. We're not up enough material to be simplifying. Let's try it. Let's try this. Takes, takes. Takes. Oh, we can take with the queen, you know. And then we're hitting this pawn here. I did like the idea of getting the rook to this open file. Oh, it just looked lovely. And if takes, takes. But then we might get a queen trade. I don't want a queen trade, I want to attack. So let's go for this. Because this also gives them an alignment issue. It puts the rook opposite that queen. So at least we're not getting doubled pawns, but we've not got the open file. But we've got an active queen. We've got an alignment issue. I think on balance, this is better. This, though, we come back. This, we take. Oh, so that's just begging for a push now, right? None of these moves are working. So we just push. And this is exactly what we want to do. We want to push the pawns up the board with tempo, preferably, and we're getting it. So yeah, now the development's just so uncomfortable because our pawns are so high up the board. And we did that, guys. We got these pawns up the board, if you remember. So we could hit different pieces along the way. We hit the queen with this bishop. We hit something along here, I think. So tempo led to more tempo. And that's how things can snowball in chess. If here takes, takes. We get an open file, but here, just defending the pawn, but then this. But then we just take. What about this? This? What does their knight even do? You know, they go here. We can drop back. Let's try this. Seems okay. Maybe this in the future. And then the knight is just trapped, I think. We used a lot of time though, again. Showing a bit of respect to our opponent. What's happening with everyone else? Who's winning? Yeah, so I thought that, but here, takes, takes. We get an alright position. What about this? And then it's still threatening to... it's not threatening to trap the knight, because they get this square though now. I was thinking just back here, wasn't I? Don't want to go back though. Here. And then tempo the knight. I don't know. It looks alright. I'm not ecstatic with how I've played this. I had such a lead in development, and now I'm letting them tempo me. Seems alright. There's no alignment issues with the king and queen. They've not got a dark square bishop. The queen can't come out with check, which we love. The queen is sort of stifled. They're getting castling in now. But we're soon going to break, guys. Like, we've just got a big space advantage, right? So we'll try this. Back here, and then this. And then we're probably breaking through. So here, if takes, we get the open file. I'd like to reroute the knight. The knight's a bit bad on this square, sort of stifled by the pawns, but I think we're going to play on the side of the board where we're strongest, and this is what you should do in opposite side castling, guys. Play on the other side of the board, to where your king is, right? Oh, that does allow that check now. So that allows the queen to get out, which is a bit annoying. I guess they can take this pawn if they want it, but not sure. We get this. Kicking the knight out, where the knight can block the rooks. I'll go here. Maybe it's alright. This protects... No, then they take... So this... I mean, they can go after this pawn, but then maybe we centralize a rook on the open file. It looks pretty good for us. Come into this square, get a rook on the 7th rank. It looks pretty dangerous, guys. We can also hit this first. If here, this is going to be even more potent. So yeah, let's try that. Then bring the rook. Hopefully dislodge the queen from the defense of the knight, but I guess queen could go here and maintain defense. But it still looks nice for us, right? Also this pinning. Yeah, how do they even defend? The rooks can't defend, the pawns can't defend. The knight is pinned to the queen. What can the queen do? I don't see much. What about this move, counter-attacking? We take their queen, they take our queen. Maybe. But then we have this open attack. We've actually got no time whatsoever, so let's just play a move. I think this is their only shot. Oh no, because then we just take. No? If they go here, we can throw in check first, moving our queen out of the... Yes. Yeah, we've won. We've won. Moving our queen out of the attack, and in between move check, guys, and then win the queen. And then the knight's stuck out here, looking silly on its own. Well, a bit scary there, guys, with this counter-attacking idea. But yeah, all pinned up. Nothing to be done with the rooks. Notice my rooks are reasonably active, maybe this idea. Their rook's not really doing anything. Their knight is way better than my knight, though. Until it got pinned. But yeah. My knight has been like the sore spot in my position. So if this check, then we can do this. What are they doing here? I don't know. This, and then we get... can they even hit the rook? I don't think they can. Oh, but then we lose the defense of the pawn, so I think we do this. I like this pawn here. Now, we'd actually love this pawn to disappear, though, because then we'd just have mate. They go for a trade, which I'm not sure about. We're just up material. So now this. Looking to get in here. And then go after this pawn. So this. Not working. We get mated. So maybe we just take, and then here, but then here, and they win the pawn. Well, we wanted to move this knight anyway. That's a bad move, I think, because now this knight has some activity. Maybe if we win this pawn, it's just over. Oh, we've only got 48 seconds again, guys. Getting low on time. We're gonna get another spicy ending to this video. Well, we can still win that, right? Let's just do it. I'm not sure. And then this, like that. Winning these pawns. Pieces on the board. We should be able to clean up a little bit faster, maybe. So here, we've got a check, but it's not working. Keeping my eye on this. Here. Okay, let's try this. And then win this pawn. And then check. And then this. Oh, but then they can pin. Oh, we got a check to get out of it. We have. Let's just do this. Not sure what to do. We've got to push this pawn. We've got 25 seconds left, guys. Yeah, someone's knocking on my door as well. It's stressing me out, right? So we've got this. If takes, takes. So we've got this. They're going to come in. Then we do this. Okay, so just push, like that, and then how do we hit the rook? How do we push through the pawn? Probably simplest idea right now. Here, we're going to have this other passed pawn as well. So wherever they go, we're going to push the pawn that hits the rook. Okay. So check not working. What about this check? Is that working? Here. Going this. Oh no. Okay, and push this. 8 seconds left. 8 seconds. We've got this. We've got this. Come on, guys. Come on. All right, someone's knocking on my door. I've really got to go. Thank you, everyone, for playing. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.